If you search the internet, it's easy to find complaints about a transmission shop operator in Grand Prairie, a guy by the name of Larry Duncan. This morning, we are learning more about Duncan's business and also his plans to help others rip off their customers. Let's bring in now Dallas Morning News watchdog Dave Lieber to talk more about this with us. Dave, thanks for being with us today.
Good morning.
All right, let's pick up first with this story. You have advanced this in a very significant way. Tell us what's happened.
Well, Larry Duncan's been running this transmission business out of Grand Prairie for many years, but I just got a copy of his scripts that he uses to upsell his customers and audio recordings that he's using to train sales recruits all over the country to spread this upselling method that he uses here all across the country.
Yeah, so tell us about this upselling method. How does this work?
Well, you find his ads for transmission repair on the internet, and they're maybe $1,000 or $1,500, which is a fairly low price, and then he promises a 2-day turnaround. He sends a free tow over to you. He brings the car in, and then he supposedly takes it apart, and then he tells you that it's really going to be double or triple the price. And if you don't pay it right away that day with cash through a Bank of America drive-through window, he'll start charging you $40 a day storage.
Wow.
I've been getting complaints about this guy for 8 years.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So you've heard from people complaining about them. My guess is you've also tried to get in touch with Larry Duncan about it, too.
Right. I went to his shop last week before I put the story in the Dallas Morning News yesterday, and you can read it on dallasnews.com/watchdog. He wasn't there. He called me back. I called him later, and I talked to him for a brief moment. He said he wasn't going to talk to me. But years ago, he told me the reason why he wants cash is because people cancel credit cards and check payments because they get mad at him. So he wants cash that day, and, you know, that's wrong. But there's so much we can learn from this, you know?
Yeah, and let's talk more about that. What can we learn? How do we protect ourselves from something like this?
Well, okay, I think we have to be wary of internet shopping. It's very easy to shop for anything like a transmission on the internet, and then, you know, we don't want to decide on price alone because the people that are the least expensive might really be covering up something. We want to visit the garage that we're going to have these expensive repairs done in person because we want to have a relationship with the person. We don't ever want to prepay for parts. In one story that I gave in the newspaper, Larry wanted $3,000 up front for parts alone. And the final thing is, if they want cash only,